they'll leave it with him. No.
Circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conference?
But, and he's got room. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Oh, he makes it. From the red zone, looking for a man. Got a little grass. Throwing. Underwood. Touchdown. Niche. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Gonna try to get it himself. There he goes.
And really fast, and I can't catch him.
He'll pitch it. Might have a chance.
Great job by the quarterback, making all of his reads. Nobody accounting for the pitch.
I'm not gonna let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Back to pass on second down. And he couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield.
Defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job put.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And 7-0 lead. Spits it out to the back.
180, raise car. Ready.
Underwood. And it's in. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. He let that thing fly. Here's Underwood to throw. Here's the pressure. It's complete to the... Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Return's going to get it in the offense onto the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line.
On the last play. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. With the catch, it's Bowman. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down. Got him downfield.
So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take 5 starts from their own 25-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the option. Now the pitch. Finds that.
Hey, kill it.
Might be calling a hot route. The give to the fullback. Good, solid.
Kill. 674, take off. 674, take off.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And he's able to pick up a few down. Sends it back in motion. Great job. Bryce Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. Back open in the middle. As the offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end.
Here we go. Ready. Wide 80. Kill.
Gets the back moving. Finding some room. Crosses the 35. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Hard running there. Goes.
That better change for this defense, or they're going to be in for a long game.
Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way.
Defenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble.
Forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in back.
On 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left.
And deciding who wins a football game.
On the direct snap, it's Jordan. Wildcat look didn't get
Ball games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Dan tall. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Convert on 4th down. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7. 2 wide out to either side. Throwing. Underwood. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Buchanan. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Looking downfield. It's Underwood. That, friends, is a bust. Back to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Again, it's Underwood. Under fire. And they got it. Final minute of the first half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Working on the right. Slips one guy, now he's loose. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Rushes on him. Ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Breaks into the open. And they'll get him down.
Continuously. This guy's done it several weeks in a row now, so got to take care of that football.
Wide receiver going in motion. The offense changing the play. Underwood. Catch.
Brent. Ninja. Copper. Force.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking down the middle. Got his man to the left. The threat on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Looking for the end zone. Good. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change.
Get the momentum going. 1st down from the 43. Keeping it on the ground inside. Use the extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Jordan. There's Alson making their presence felt. A huge 3rd down here in the big house. Back to pass. It's Mayava. Fires to the wideout. Not in offense. Back on the field. On the option. Keeps it on 1st down. Motion from the back. They'll go to the fullback. And the defense makes this short from the 26. They'll send the back in motion. Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. Hauls it in, looking for space. He only needs a sliver of daylight. On the snap, it's Jordan. They forced ahead.
Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking to pass, it's Mayava. Under fire. Trying to get away. Flies. The run inside. It's Jordan. After the hurdle, he's still up. There's a little room there. Touchdown, Trojans. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Again. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. They'll run the option. Oh, better look out. He'll get it across the 30-yard line.
Get it to the pitch, man. Sets up a great 2nd down opportunity.
Finds a little space. He's brought.
Hey, kill it.
They'll run the option. The keeper on the option. Picks up the first down. And he's knocked. Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs.
Ready, go.
Here's Underwood to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's going to be...
Attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
139 albatross. 139.
Now on the option. He'll keep it on second down. There's some room. Touchdown, Michigan. Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Jordan. Defense right there to
Go to a different level.
back to throw, it's Mayava. Makes the catch, it's Jordan. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Trojans will hustle to the line.
And how about the creativity by the offense? You split your running back all the way out wide. Why? You like the matchup. Like, he can be a receiver. He can run routes. He stays on the outside part of the field. They
First down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Jordan. Looking to fire. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Flying down the left side. Touchdown! Need to go back to work. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. The throw. Got it in the middle, it's Jordan. And just a short. Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you.
And they get to the quarterback and knock it revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Fires to the middle. And they couldn't make it. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And it's his fourth interception of the night. He was trying.
take away all the deep stuff, make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Rides the option, he keeps it. Got room to work. Turning it on. Touchdown, Wolverines. Great job, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so...
Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Runs through a man. He might have space. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone.
Timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end.
This drive started. And man, as this offense seized control of this game with the last couple of drives, and they'll try to keep it going here. In the first play of the drive, it's 2nd and 11. Sends it back in motion. There's a crease.
He's be in 2nd and long. Nice answer, nice run by the running back.
They want to think this third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Here comes the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's got the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Fires left. Makes the grab. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Trojans are in the hurry-up.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. He'll pull it down. Just what they were down from the 35. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Throws it deep. Grabs it inside the 10. Version coming. Looking to throw. He makes the grab for the 2-point conversion. Onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands are ready to go on the attack. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you said
It puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage. You're probably getting blitzed. It's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Plucks it out of the air.
Deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the
Got a first down here. Want to start his bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more.